guys, that's Dorota Nail, International Nail Artist and Educator here, and we are going to do the rebalance for those nails. Actually, I still like them even when they sold. And obviously we've got a little bit of cleaning of those like that.
So nice.
Just rubbed in. And we are going to do something probably in a purple, blues, all sort of different colors. So I'm just going to remove this design, which is obviously a shame to do it. And it's funny because it was so quick to do it. I'm actually do the tutorial on this type of design for you guys as well. I'm just removing this design, and we are going to get them infilled. Make sure you remove any places which might have some lifting. They're actually not bad. Bye bye, pretty design. And I'm using the safety bead. I love this bead, guys. Like, it's so effective, but also safe as well. We actually came up with this design, and I didn't record it because we had very little time last time. It was just such a speedy set. So
I'm so sad because you getting rid of it is so nice.
So I had some different idea. I'm not sure what kind of idea I did have yet in my head for your nails. I just prepared some blue and purple because I know you love those kind of colors. But if you want, we could do something similar. Just change the color if you really like them. Obviously they are natural nails, so we are gonna to shape them how we can to kind of make them look decent. My next step after the color is removed is to push back the cuticles. So I'm just going to push them back. And I'm doing it like in and out motion. Do not force it to push it too strong. Clean with the blue scrub, just so we can remove any dirt which is on the nail plate. Before we start filing them for the product application, I always like to give those clean, and you can see it like the wipe is never 100% clean. So if we wouldn't clean that, we would kind of contaminate the nail file, and we will just get all that on the nail file. Now with the cuticle bead, I'm just going to remove any cuticle which is on the nail plate. And Catherine usually have quite a lot of cuticle on the nail plate itself, so I'm always cleaning it nice and well, just so we don't get any lifting, especially they are the nails which are prone to lifting. I don't know how we're managing to keep them on so well. Like, really, guys, she can sometimes, what is 5 to 6 weeks she can hold them on. And this is a huge surprise for me because this is a type of the nail plate which I would call it quite difficult. It's quite oily, shiny and flat. So I believe it must be due to the nail prep, how we carefully remove everything from the nail plate, and that's we blend everything around the cuticle area so there is no catchy places. Okay, after this part is done, I can take a cuticle nipper and just remove the excess of the cuticle. When I will be filing those nails, because they are natural nails, I'm going to file them underneath, guys, just so we can kind of improve the shape of the natural nail a little bit. I don't want to remove too much because we are going to file it, those nails, twice. One time now and then the second time after we apply the product. And that will also exfoliate the cuticles as well. That's the only decent one. This is always so satisfying. Okay, and then using the file, we are going to lift this nail up. And I'm filing from underneath. Okay, just to lift it up. We also need to shorten them a little bit. Then blend everything around the cuticle area. And see what I mean, like for the nails to being quite difficult as well. Like even if I scratch them, I can still see the shines through it. So after I would do this step on all of them, I will go back and I will do a couple more scratches. I'm going to show you that, guys. So file it from underneath, and I want to show you the side view as well. Like they do really curve down the way. Oh gosh, this one especially, look at this. So I'm trying to lift it up as much as possible. And next time we are doing a fresh set, so we can cut those nails and do a fresh. We might actually change it to coffin shape again. I mean, yeah, coffin. So next time we are gonna do a coffin shape. See, you can also see it. That's her finger is like a bit slanted. So watch how you file it, so you don't overfile this part. I quite like to kind of press it down, and then I know it's easier for me to find out where I should file. And then this one, the favorite one. Well, I can do only what I can do. It's not going to look 100% perfect. When we've got the natural nails, the nails are never going to be 100% perfect. But we can do some things, you know, to improve the shape, and it already looks much better. Once we fill up those growth area, the shape will improve even more. And when I'm applying the product, I would apply it here at the free edge as well, and then file underneath one more time, so I can lift it a second time. I cannot file any more now because I'm going to keep shortening the free edge, and I don't want that, so we are going to do that in the next stage. So we're fixing the shape kind of constantly with every single move, with the first initial removing of the color, with the shaping now, and then later on with the product application and the final shaping. And even with the top coat application, I tend to improve the shape slightly as well. This part is quite time consuming, so But it's also the most important part because it's your nail prep for the nails to don't lift. Okay, and once we've got that done, I can take a file and scratch it. Okay, so I'm using the file and giving a couple scratches to it. Sometimes when we file we can discover some more lifting and you can just touch it up. That's what I did on this nail. Clean any dust. Dehydrate with the blue scrub. Wait for it to dry, extra nail prep, dehydrate again. Wait for it to dry and then universal air bond. And on Catherine I'm going to apply it twice. So you would apply it twice on the nails which are more problematic. And then wait for it to dry. We are going to use the Perfect Roast gel and then put the product on. So nice and thin layer on the entire nails. And with now with the gel application, I'm kind of pressing harder. I want to massage this gel into the nail. Like really pressing decent, very small amount, close to the cuticle, like capping the free edge. Look how my brush is splitting. Cap the free edge, so that's when I'm capping those free edge everywhere. And then the temperatures allow me to do it, and they are not too bad when it comes to the lifting, so I'm straight away going to fill up my apex. Okay, this nail is finished. Pick up another small scoop. Very little pressure on the empty places and then press it harder. Okay, in this way we can fill up the gaps and we can also shape the nails. Press it harder, clean the mess which we have did, and then cure them. I'm going to freeze the product just for a couple seconds and then continue on the other hand, on the other nails. So nice and thin layer. Here I need to pick up a slightly bigger scoop of the product because the gap is bigger, and also we want to lift this nail up a little bit as well, so I need to have a little bit more product at the free edge. So I've got something to file. Freeze it. I take it back. And then do the same on the thumb, so nice and thin layer. Fill up the gap from the apex. And then press harder to smooth it out. I love how the gel self-level, like it just gives us less filing later on. So now we are going to just cure them. Okay, and that's the hand cooked, so we can start filing. I have noticed I had some gel leak, as you can see it on this side. I didn't freeze it long enough, and it's slight on this side. And I'm happy it did happen, because then you will know how to fix it. Obviously I could easily cut it out from the video, but I don't want to, because I think that's how you learn, guys, the most of it. I'm actually going to start with that first. So first of all, I need to remove the product from the skin, and because it's quite a large amount of the product, it means it could possibly lift in there, and if it does, we will have to fill that up so it doesn't go anymore. So I have lifted it off from the skin. Oh, actually it looks really good already. Okay, that's how you fix it. 2 minutes of the file and it's done. Yeah, it actually didn't lift, which I'm surprised. Oh, I was hoping I will show you more. So basically, if it would lift in this place, I would just file away all the lifting and put a fresh product, like I would do it with the rebalance, and that's it. I'm also gonna lift this nail up a little bit, because as I say, I don't like it when they grow too much down the way. Then smooth it out from the top. Sorry, maybe next time I will do the same mistake and I will be able to show you in a more difficult situation, because this one was too easy to fix. Okay, I'm filing. Look at my filing lines as well. So I'm trying to kind of file straight to indicate the first shape. This is just make your life easier, because then you know where the nail is wonky or not. I'm actually not sitting even properly to file this shape, because when we're filing the nails and you want them uniform, we should sit nice and straight. We shouldn't cross over the legs, because this will affect your shaping a lot. And same for a French. It is really important how we sit if we want to get a nice French. Okay, same this one. So do those filing lines, one side, other side. And also with those filing lines here, like we do improve the shape a lot, like drastically. Then they don't look bulky. So keep remembering that, because actually few of you have left the comments like below that you can get a single nail nice and good, but it's worse when it's if you want to make them all kind of uniform. So that's what will get you those uniform shaping as well, if you do follow the same filing technique across all the nails and same application. Like, so everything has to be done the same in order to look the same at the end. Okay, blend it around the cuticle area. I feel like it's a speedy set. I know, we're just too fast today. Oh gosh. And I even didn't finish my Red Bull. I had just like maybe 2 sips of it. I think it's just because you're waiting to get your nails done. Yeah. So we've got Catherine Goddaughter here as well, waiting to get her nails painted, and that's why I'm speeding up so much, so she don't have to wait so long.
And she's been at me all day. Can I get them done?
It's a nice treat for them, you know. I mean, obviously we don't do extensions on her. It's just a wee polish. Okay, now I'm taking the buffers. So with the buffers, obviously they are extremely sharp at the corners. I'm just removing the sharp corners. I love this one as well. It's really nice to get your smooth shape. So first of all, I'm going to go like crazy, or maybe not like crazy, but kind of faster all over. And look that I'm not filing around the cuticle area, and I'm not filing too close to the side walls. I'm really smoothing out the surface on the top of those nails, okay? Once this part is done, I'm going to take a buffer, and then I can buff it around the cuticle area. I can perfect the shape at the free edge. I can go really nice and close. And that's the first one done. Nice and close. Blend this area. We cannot know where the product is starting. If we don't know where the product is starting, it's going to last on Catherine. Otherwise, it might lift, as I mentioned on the beginning of this video. Look also what I'm doing. I'm kind of pushing back the cuticles even more at this stage. And keep blending this area. here I have to go one more time with the file. The buffer doesn't want to take it well. File the free edge so it's nice. And you also guys asked me for those shorter nails as well, so they are kind of medium to short length. Yeah, no lifting on this side at all. But as I say, if it would happen to you as well, you just file away the product, make sure it's no on the skin, and then you can just, if there is any lifting, just prep it like for a rebalance and put the fresh product over it. Okay, so once they all buffed, I'm doing a final check on the cuticle, and if it's necessary, I'm trimming any more of it. Again, not too excessive, like we don't want them to overgrown later on because we have removed a living tissue. So I'm trying to take just a tiny wee bits and pieces. This one has a little bit more because that's a writing finger, so we usually get a little bit more hard skin on the side of the finger. So get that all off. And then on the thumb. Okay, that's me happy with them, so I'm just going to quickly catch up and do the same on the other hand, and then we can decorate them. Okay, so that's them all buffed, and we are going to use those cool brushes. Actually, guys, we've got new sets of the brushes. They are really awesome price as well, and there's an ombre brush, and that's the brush I'm going to use. So on the back, when I'm doing a sculpted set of the nails, I've never been this piece of paper because I find it is actually fantastic. So we are going to grab some colors, and the color is 237. That's a really beautiful blue. 200, Sugar Rush. They look so awesome together. I'm actually thinking, should nice. Yeah, it's beautiful. And 173 Tic Tac White. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is like I'm just going and dipping in this brush in the product, and I'm just going and doing a couple of the lines like this. Totally random. You can even brush them on the top. So you've got some empty spaces as well. Then just clean my brush, go into the purple one, and I'm just doing a couple lines with this purple. You can even go over the color.
Work so well together, don't they?
Uh-huh.
Really nice.
Because they nice colors, yeah. This is so cool design, guys. It looks pretty just like this even,
Yeah,
isn't it?
It is.
Such a fun design to do it. Clean my brush. As you can see it, I'm not cleaning it like 100% properly, to be honest. And then go into the white. And again, I want those white to be dirty. That looks super cool.
It does.
Okay, and then once you're happy with it, cure it. And we are going to play on the other hand, so again blue.
I know what I want. So don't bother.
And what I love about this design, you can create it with any color. I mean, as you can see it on those set of the nails before, you could see it like in a different color combination, and now we are doing slightly different one. But I love this color combination. And I know they are your favorite colors as well. So quick to do it. To be honest, the more abstract you are, I think the better. So again, clean the brush and then pick up the white. When I'm working at the edges, I'm kind of slowing down just so the things looks prettier. And then brush it to the top. Perfect. Once this part is done, cook it. And then we are going to grab some transfer foil glue gel. And go totally random. So guys, do not put it too much. I'm just putting at some places, like a bit there. I'm kind of picking up the places which are empty-ish or which don't blend as well. Change. Do the same on the other hand. Honestly, so much fun. I could actually do these designs all day long. You have to try it, guys. Honestly, your clients will love it. And Catherine got lots of compliments actually on them as well.
Loads.
Oh, she's so sweet. Mommy, I love you so much. So the transfer foil glue gel cures 60 seconds, and today for a change we will use also some silver transfer foil. So I'm just picking out a small piece of it and then take a scissors, cut it. Perfect. Change. And then transfer over it. Again, I'm going to transfer like a very random pieces. So not too much, but I can see it, guys. It looks
awesome.
Isn't it?
So
It's
nice.
beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Honestly, you can't go wrong with this design. So perfect. Once it's all done, we are going to apply, since it's the summertime, I'm using more Block the UV top coat, just so it prevents the yellowing of the nails. And as you can see it, guys, my French is is actually really old now. You can see after the growth, but it still looks quite nice and not discolored. And I have been in the sun, like obviously we have been on a holiday in the sun as well. So I'm just applying this top coat.
Okay, that's all done. Just be careful not to touch them.
See here, I'm going to fix this shape because what's happened, maybe I have put either too much product on or too much something, and I've got a wee bulk in there, so I have put more top coat. Change, and I will just give it a quick bath into that nail. So again, I'm glad things like this happens, because then you know how to fix it.
I'll put this here for you. A niż wszystko.
And then apply top coat over this one. So pretty. So I'm just waiting a couple seconds longer for my other hand to cure, because I want to show you how I'm going to fix it, this one nail which I didn't like. Change. So as you can see it, I've got a bulk of the product in there. I'm just touching it up. Oh, okay, that's a transfer foil gel. I have put it too much in that place. So I'm filing it with the file. Give it a couple scratches. Put your hands up. So I'm pulling all the fingers up because I don't want to put the dust all over. I have to buff it the entire nail, so the next layer of the top coat is going to stick to that. Clean it, and then we are going to just relax it now. And then we are going to put the fresh top coat over it. So that's how you would fix it. But if it does happen like to you, make sure you do put more top coat, just so you can easily buff it. Oh, I've got some dust particle there now. I do really love them.
I do too.
I hope, guys, you have really enjoyed this tutorial. You have learned some new design, plus a few other tricks as well. I mean, obviously those salon videos are absolutely fantastic as well, because you can see the actual real life situations and the things happening in there. So very useful knowledge. Okay, they all top coated. Look at this. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And you know, the main thing about it is I love it so much, because as you could guys see it, it just doesn't take any like time, but it looks very effective. So change your hands. I'm going to show you quickly a final look of those set of the nails, blink blink, and send you glittery hacks. Bye.